Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. I am here to tell you all about my new journals that are in the Etsy shop called Book of Magic, and you can find the link in the description. So, here we have, let's see. This is collage on watercolor paper, and then also mounted on cardstock. And then the paper that all of these journals are made of is Bristol paper, and it is 103 pounds. It's smooth and white, and I use this paper on all of my journals. It's very high quality, mixed media paper, and it can take any type of paint, all the watery stuff, all the inks, acrylics, gouache, watercolor, high flow, all of it, all of the markers, paint markers, pencils, pens, anything. The only thing that I don't really care to use on it is alcohol markers. I don't really use those a lot anyway, but it does bleed through if you're going to use an alcohol marker. Just want to tell you that. I put this tie closure on, and it is cotton, 100% cotton. I dyed it myself with RIT dyes. The back has a piece of black cardstock here, and then this is our recent tag. It opens up to 24 inches long. Let's see if you can see that. You can see it pretty good. So it's this long. Every single one of these are like this. They're all made the same way with the same paper. They're all blank. The only difference is their design on the front and then the color of their tie closure. And then one of them, this one, has this different color back. They're all made the same way with the same materials. Collage. These are all faces from my Sacred Feminine collage kit that's available in the Etsy shop, link down below. And I've used various books and papers that I've had around here from my own collection. So that's this one, and they all have a butterfly sequin. What else? So I'll just go through each one, and then I will give you an example of what it looks like when you paint and write in them. I use like each square as like a working page, but you could definitely just do work in columns as well. There's that one. So this design is obviously Dia de los Muertos, and I know that a lot of artists make art with this theme, and it kind of looks angry or dark, but the way I see Day of the Dead is very beautiful and a transition. And because I've had several people that are very close to me pass away, transition, I don't like to think of them as being angry on the other side, or looking for revenge, or having furrowed eyebrows. I like to think of them as being beautifully transformed, and that death is a rebirth, and it is a birth into a new life that we don't know what it looks like from this life, but it is a rebirth into a different life. And so that's why I put now a new journey begins. For this one, I put meditation made easy because I view my journal time as a meditation, and I feel like this shape, this archway, is kind of like a doorway or a window, or a frame. But if it's a doorway, then it represents you opening the door and going in to your meditation space. So that's the intention that I put on these. They're imperfect. They have little imperfections, but they're going to get painted on and loved by you. And so the perfectionist in me is really letting go and letting these live as they are, because they are beautiful. I'm very proud of them the way they are. So they're all like a doorway into your sacred space. This one says sacred space. Let's see. This one says make your magic. And when I was making this, I was thinking that, you know, you open the door and you go in and you can imagine anything and make anything in here that you want. Like, there's just no limits inside your journal. It can be as crazy or just like out of the box as you want it to be, and no one can say anything to you about it. It's yours. You can imagine and dream of all the things that you want. You can write about them. You can paint about them. You can collage. You can find images that remind you of them and put them in here. And these really are magic. They really are books of magic. What you do with your time and intention, it multiplies, it manifests, it intensifies. And everything is energy, and so the energy that you put into these, it comes back. Let's see, what else did I write? Oh, I wanted to show you that they stand up on their own. So this is really cool. I don't know if you'll be able to, I might have to change my camera angle in just a minute. So they stand up like this if you don't have them tied. And then, which is really cool. So, but if you do tie them kind of loosely, they look so pretty in pictures. So you just have to work with it a little bit. And let's see. And then let me change the camera angle. Just take this here. So let's see, let me get it. Let's focus in. Okay. So she's standing there on her own. And then I just think it's so pretty. Like, I don't have a candle here, but I usually put candles around them. You can put them your seasonal decor or your altar. If you keep an altar, you can put your decor there. If it's falling over, you just have to open it a little bit more. Just loosen up the tie a little more and it will stay. And oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. I just love them so much. So yeah, these are available in the Etsy shop right now. They are $40 each. Oh, okay, so now I want to show you, let me put you back up here. I want to show you the, an example of the paper that I use for these. Let's focus back in. So the journals that I'm going to show you right now, they're not exactly like these, but the paper is exactly the same. So this is one that I've been working in for a little bit, and I actually did the Art Marks 30-day challenge with Ray Missigman and Sandy Keene. They had a challenge on Instagram where they give you a one-word prompt every day and you write about it, and then you make a little mark, any type of paint doodle or any kind of doodle that you want with it. So I used this journal for that, and I did my writing with ink and a fountain pen. And then this is high flow acrylics and acrylic inks, and it doesn't go through. And then this is same thing, high flow acrylics. It doesn't bleed through. I did the same thing on this side. These are all watery media. And then I did this part with I added in some extra paper. So you could definitely do interactive collage in these. Super cute. And then you can't see anything on the other side of it. What else? Oh, so okay, so that's that one. And then this one, this is a design that is going to be available in the Etsy shop soon. Hopefully this weekend. And this is the same paper. It's the Bristol paper. And in this one, I used more heavy body acrylics and then collage. So this is a good example of like, so you know there's a crease here and you can still do your collage, and it's really flexible and awesome. This is a lot of heavy body acrylic and then also charcoal pencil, and then this is gold foil paper collaging. So this is an example of different, and then so here it is, and then directly on the back of it you can't see anything. It's just it's my favorite paper. I do all of my commission paintings on this paper. All of my paintings I prefer to paint on paper instead of canvas, and this is the paper that I use. So I wanted to share that paper with you because it's awesome. And I think that is all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for looking at these. You can head on over to the Etsy shop. Right now they're in there. It's called Book of Magic, and again, these are $40 each. You can find all the links down below in the description box. And I think that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.